Good morning, everybody. It's freaking cold out. We got 17 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's like negative, I think, 7 degrees Celsius. Whew. It's cold. I'm gonna let this bad boy warm up, even though I got time. Got out here a couple minutes before quarter of. But video is in the process of processing now, so at least I got it. Man, that export just takes so damn long with a double run through to make sure it's higher quality, but burr. Anyway, slept pretty good last night, but Priya was not feeling good last night. I got home and Terry was sitting on the floor with the dogs. Of course, they both come over to say hi to me and Mateo went over back by Terry, and Priya went over and attacked him. So she got put in her crate. I know you're not supposed to use crate for punishment, but we needed to separate them. So when I went upstairs about 10 minutes later, she's sitting in her crate, just with her head down, like, I'm sorry. And she just stretching and laying around and doing all this. But she woke up with me this morning. I actually woke up before my alarm 1,000 times. It's like I went to bed at like 10:30 and I woke up at like 1:22, 2 o'clock, and just like I was like, if it was like 3 o'clock, I'd get up. I woke up at 3:23 before my alarm went off and shut it down. For some reason, though, the iPad, the beta for the iPad has vanished, and I don't know why. It's very annoying. But the watch did update, so, and I should have my challenge completed from last month. Yes, I do. So January's done. Don't have to worry about 56 minutes of exercise throughout the day anymore. I'll run a 15-minute exercise. I do want to get the dogs out this afternoon, even if it's just for a car ride, and run my car, because it feels like with it being this brutal cold, both cars need to get out and run a little bit. So even if we just do a quick little car ride or something, just to run the car and get them for a ride and make them happier. But I don't know what's going on with the beta update on the iPad. That's frustrating. Why it's not showing up. Like, literally it says beta update off, and I click on it and it does not put it back on. I don't know what happened. So I might have to completely reset that iPad. I don't know. And I saw a thing from Zollotech about these phishing scams. So if you get a text message, one of these ones from the post office, that you have incomplete address, or someone you don't know, a lot of iOS will. And this happened with my one coworker, because we were not contacts when I sent him the videos of the Christmas lights. If you're not a contact, it should not let you open a link. But if you reply to it, it will release it. So some of those ones with the postal service that I've said you're an effing scammer, I should not have done, because now it's added them that the link is available to click. Now I didn't click the link, obviously, because I'm not stupid. Same with that, your Amazon has been hacked and been accessed from Mumbai, India, or something like that. The other day, I just deleted it and junked it. But apparently there's a security patch, hopefully coming soon. If not, mine might have got it this morning or yesterday when I updated to the new beta. These people, I swear to God, these scammers just need lit on fire. Lit on fire. They're a bunch of scum. I wish there was really a way, once they track them down, like the one scammer page, the one scammer channel, I wish they could find them and just light their computers on fire with the press of a button. Jackasses. It's kind of the Beekeeper movie, basically what it's about. So if you haven't seen it. Anywho. Alright. Oh good, transmission didn't jump that time. I gave it a couple minutes. About 5 minutes of warm up. Starting to warm up in here. Oh, I don't know. It's not supposed to get very warm, but I think we got like full moon. I did grab a picture with the iPhone at work last night when we were doing a second round of trash. But we did it in group. I had the other coworker go out with me, and it's like, we do this in pairs. I shouldn't, there's security in numbers. I get it. I mean, the idea would be that someone sneaks in the back room and hides and then robs the store, but they're going to set the alarms off. So once you set the alarms, they're screwed. You know, I get it though. I just hope my associate that's coming in this morning wakes up and shows up. You're flying down the hill, dude. Oh, well, I did sleep pretty good, I thought, but I mean, like I said, I kept waking up. I don't know. It was just a weird night. Well, I kind of focusing on Priya, but then when I got up this morning, she came downstairs, sent her outside. I don't know if she piddled or not, but she came back in and she wanted food. So we had her turkey ready to go, and I gave her some kibble, and she ate the whole thing. I got to text Terry and let her know because they're still sleeping. Poor little pup. And that road was open last night on the way home. I don't know what that was all about. It looks like they had a spot that they had cut out and were working on. But yeah, the other one I caught, I can't ever remember his channel. Is it the drone something? But I honestly, I may have seen it before, but DJI came out with the DJI Flip. It's slightly cheaper than, so $10.99 for the Mini 4 Pro with the basic batteries, because that's the 249 milligram batteries. The Flip with the remote that I would preferably want, that you don't have to use your phone, and it does fly with your phone, but there's so many restrictions. It's like, well, I would never do that. I would never want to film in 4K 30 and not have any of my adjustments. Is around, I think, $739. So it's a significant price difference. Same camera as the Flip 4 with the exception, or the Mini 4 with the exception that it doesn't flip the camera vertical to take vertical shots. It actually crops it. And even though the wind resistance, he was saying, is listed as 10 meters per second, as the same as the Mini 4 Pro, it can't withstand even 6. It was drifting off course. And honestly, the design of it is kind of goofy. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but the way the propellers fold in, it seems like it's more cumbersome than even the Mini 4. But I'm still, obviously, you know, regardless of, I can't do anything even if the Mini 5 Pro did come out right now. So I'm going to hold off, see what that does, and hopefully, if they don't do the 1-inch sensor, I've already tested the 4 Pro. I would probably wait until that's discounted a little bit and then try to pick one of them up, because I already have the battery for it. Because they most likely will change the batteries again, and that'll be, you know, problematic. So still have that one battery. So honestly, I wouldn't even have to go with the whole kit, but then you don't get the case for it, and there's some loss by not getting the full, you know, extra batteries and all that stuff. I don't know. It's going to be a matter of whenever I can afford to do it. And like I said, it's tough because it's such a limited case usage. I would have to be able to fly the thing, you know, a lot to make it worth $1,000, $1,100. It's ridiculous, you know. You can complain about the price of the Pocket and the Action, but I use them on a daily basis. So I feel like it warrants it more than a drone right now. You know, I keep looking at like even the SEs and stuff, but 2.7K as your high end just doesn't really impress me enough. I know the price is better, but it's just the quality. I just don't think it's going to be on par. If I'm going to do aerial footage, I want it to look like I'm using the Pocket 3 and the Action 5. I feel like the Mini 5 Pro should, you know, even step it up. Even if they don't put, you know, they keep it a 1/3 inch sensor, you know, what they did with the Action 5 was pretty damn impressive, because I feel like it's on par with the Pocket 3 on day-to-day usage. So, we'll see. All right, almost to work. I will catch you guys afterwards. Hopefully we can get puppies out. This whole thing with this gas thing just blows my mind. $3.45 a gallon. Like I said the other day, I paid $2.93 a gallon. That is a huge jump. Huge jump. The nice thing about early mornings, though, there is no traffic. But it's cold. Cold. Actually, the car's now saying 16. And the house did that to me, too. It dropped down. Then it came back up to 17. So I don't know if it was the wind or what. Alrighty. Well, catch you guys in a few 7 short hours. Well, we got snowflakes flying here this afternoon. Actually, they've been kind of just floating through the air for the whole morning. Someone was saying there is a chance of snow one of these days. I don't know. Oh, well, according to the car, it's gotten way warmer. 30 degrees out. What? That can't be right. Oh, my body hurts. My legs, like from my waist down, my back is completely seized right now. I went to get in the car and my body's like, you want me to bend in half? What? I am going home, making a hot cup of coffee and laying down. That's what I'm going to do. Seems counterintuitive, I know, but I feel bad for the mid shift because he's actually the mid and closer now. I couldn't have done it. I could not have done it. I'm glad he said he'd do it, because I am just, oh my goodness. Said, body's hurting. Bad thing is, I don't think I mentioned it this morning. Maybe I did, I don't know. But I got a bloody nose last night, and I had to wait for that to stop so I could go to bed, because white pillowcase, didn't want that, or any pillowcase. And then it's been kind of, this morning it was giving me some issues before I left for work. And it hasn't done it again, but this whole side, because of that, is just so clogged. I have no energy. I can't breathe. I mentioned that the other day. It's like, I'm waiting for it to start up again, though. Probably as soon as I get home, which would be the better of evils. I'd rather not have a bloody nose at work, because I've had some vicious ones over my lifetime. Well, I did check last night. I kind of paid attention to the light. Yeah, I was in the wrong as well the other night, so I'm glad I deleted that clip. But the other person ran the red light as well, so it was a dual red light run. I do want to get my car run today. Even if we don't go anywhere, really anything, just get in the car and just give it a little run, take the puppies for a quick little ride. Just so the car isn't just sitting for, days on end in this cold weather. And then, transmission's getting run, and it's not just sitting there warming up. It's actually moving, so. But I need to take a little, ooh, it's starting to really flurry here. Little snooze, and then we'll try to get out. It's starting to pick up a little bit. I mean, it's nothing that's gonna, start laying on the ground, I don't think. He's kind of like just floating through the air. Well, we've definitely seen well, I don't know if we've seen our share of snow, but we've seen some this year at least. I mean, I could watch it snow all day long as it's not, it's just the grass. It's not, laying on the sidewalk or that I have to shovel or the roads I have to drive on. Good evening, everybody. Oh, that was a nice little... I really didn't fall asleep, honestly. I did for maybe a little bit, but it wasn't very long. And it's after 5 o'clock now, I believe. I didn't even start an exercise. I did a 15-minute yawn at work, so we're good. Oh my. But gotta get these guys out. And I didn't put a hat on. I'm gonna regret that. It's chilly. So... every once in a while I keep seeing little shorts from different Thor movies, Ragnarok, and then of course Love and Thunder. I'm like, you know what? What the hell? We'll throw Love and Thunder on. There was a couple. I fast forwarded through a few sections, but I watched most of it. I only saw it one other time. Some of these movies, some of the newer Marvel movies, I just, ever since they killed off Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man and stuff, it's just not the same. Obviously, it's weird because it starts off with Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's a Thor movie, and they basically just, go separate ways early on. I guess enough to make it a Thor movie. But, because I kept seeing, like, the last clip with the little kid. I'm like, when was this in any of the movies? Because, like I said, I didn't remember the ending of it, that he took her in, so. And Priya snuggled with me until she realized that it was dinner time, and she was literally curled up under the blankets. All of a sudden, she stands up, turns around, comes up, gives me a big old hug and love, and she's like, and runs downstairs for dinner, so. We're having soup tonight. It's a fitting night for soup. That's for sure. Oh, a little bit of a breeze. Yeah, definitely hat for Priya's walk. This is a little chilly on the ears, and if that wind gets in my ears, I'll have a massive earache. So, I feel a little bit better. It's like, body's just, I don't know, my back was like so seized up when I got in the car. Just like my body didn't want to bend. But I don't think those Red Wings are working too well for me. I wore them last 2 days in a row, and my legs were killing me. And I mean, all the way from like my freaking waist down was just sore. So, yeah, I think I'm going to wear them sparingly. I don't wear them that much as is, but I'm going to continue to only put them on every once in a while. So tomorrow morning, which I didn't realize I work tomorrow morning again, so, oh well, another night off. And then I get, Friday and Saturday I get to work. Yay. Boom, boom to pick up. Come on. Yeah, you got to see Ruby against your will. Yep, she was at our door this time. We walked out just as Ruby was walking past, so. Oh, I haven't seen her in a little bit because of the weather. Oh, so. Taylor's walk was pretty quick. Try to make hers pretty quick if she gets done sniffing here. It'll probably never happen. It's funny because you can see the pathways where all the dogs kind of walk and pee. Can't you, Priya? Yeah. Oh, man. Why do you always have to be 25 feet behind me? Huh? Why? Don't scare the neighbor now. You're barking. It's like, ooh, grass. I might do something here. Highly unlikely. Yeah, hat definitely better, but well, my nose is really cold. Took focus off my ears. Oh, feels like I'm in the freaking freezer right now. That was fun this morning. Oh, not too bad. I mean, I've got myself down to a pretty good science of getting it done and over with. Different than everybody else does. They pull everything out, and I try to be minimalized how much extra work I do, because it's, everything's about time. So, really weird thing is today we got no shredded cheese in. I'm scared for tomorrow. Kind of wish I had a light right now. I thought about bringing the Action 5 out with the other light, but just try to get these walks done because I think soup is almost ready. And I don't know what we're watching tonight. I think we're going to try to knock off Silo. Get that done and over with. Not been a great season, to be honest with you, because it's too dark. It's like I mentioned this a while back. The first couple episodes, I thought they were going to do something a little bit better with lighting, and they have not. It has stayed super dark throughout the entire series, and it's very hard to even know what is going on. It's like listening to radio. You can pretty much play a game on your phone and and just hear what's going on. It's all dialogue. All dialogue. Unless they go to the other silo, then there's a little more light, but she's trying to build a suit to get back over to the other one, and I don't know, there's a lot of weird things going on, because if anybody's watching it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Some of you maybe have and already know how it ends, so we don't. We were only on episode 4 the other night out of 10, so I think it's 10 or 11. We're getting pretty close. So that's the game plan. Finish up a walkie walk here and get back inside where it's nice and toasty warm. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good night and stay safe.